Hello guys, welcome back. I know I haven't posted in a while. I'm sorry about that. Um, I'm gonna post a video on redstone components and what they actually do over there. However, this video is going to just be like uh a uh a video showcasing you guys this, the Jeb door. Um in that first video that I showed you guys this in, uh I told you guys, I kind of told you guys a few things. Um, Now, this is a three lever system. I could, I couldn't actually get it to just finish out to one lever. Don't mind that one. That one's a little surprise. But basically, what's gonna happen is you'd come in here, you'd flick this lever, it'd shut it. You'd flick this one, it opens. And then you flick this one, it closes again. Um Basically what happens is there's a comparator here. This is that first lever that you flick, it goes over here, right to this comparator. This comparator powers the sides. Now I don't have this in subtract mode. This is just normal, like normal power. However, this one, if you look, it comes down here, comes to this comparator, and this side node goes out to the front. That one. However, this one leads to this right here. So you flick that, no power. So if you flick this, those power, because there's no power that's greater than the main input. Goes up, flicks those. And then this, when you hit that, a greater input is here going in than it is here going in. This is what would be considered the main line. This is just to compare to the main one. So you flick that, it stays open. However, some of you may be wondering, oh, how does it work? Simple. It obviously it goes to here, it comes to this comparator, but it goes off in three directions. These two, the side directions, if you're looking at it this way, the sides are to make the wall go flush. Like, let's say I cut this line right here. Oh, that's not the right lever. Sorry. Then I do that. When I go out here, no power comes to this, so only half of it is powered. But when I replace that power, boom, flush against the wall. Same with this one. If I break it, you can hear it closes. Why is that? And about this, actually, I do want to thank the guys over at Prism for helping me with the design here. in that first one I said there was 2 holes, and the guys over at Prism actually showed me that this can happen, to where if I break these, you can see it is only this. It is only those 2 pistons and what used to be the big hole. However, if I cover that up and then put redstone on top, you can hear it. It shuts again. Then, but then you also might be... However, some of you may be wondering why this is here. If I break this and this, here, you can see these two pistons right here. You can see these. This is the redstone blocks that you've seen down there. Boom. This is this line right here, as you can kind of see. As you can see, that is the same line. Yep. And now, the redstone gets powered. It pushes the redstone blocks up to hit this piston and this piston. And if you're wondering about the tick rate, these ones right here, the side ones aren't supposed to be too fast. You want them actually slower than the sides, so that you want the sides slower than the flush power, so that it doesn't so that you can still grab those pistons. Because when something's powered, you can't move it. I'll talk about that over in that video. Y'all will see it. So, yeah. If y'all want to see down here, I'll break down here. This is what I showed you earlier, but that's this line right here. Whoa. As you can see, comes over, boom, boom, and if we come right down here, comes down, through. Now, you don't want it touching this redstone block at all, so that it doesn't end up getting powered for no reason. Comes over, it comes out over here. As you can see, that's where we just were. It comes up, powers these two, comes up, powers this one, and it comes up and powers everything. But then this side comes down, goes under, up, and to what I showed you earlier. And again, I do want to thank the guys over at Prism for that. Thank you. But yeah, that was my uh bedrock bedrock door, my bedrock jib door. Oh, I almost forgot something. Told you I'd show you all this. Have a fun day, have a blessed day, and I'll see you next time.